Hi, my name is Paddy Holmes. I'm from Mangere College. I am 17 years of age. I like to be the one that people trust and come to when they need the help. I think being a customs officer will be a pretty cool job.
There's a whole lot more to working for the New Zealand Customs Service than checking out travellers and their baggage.
Hi, Paddy. How are you?
I'm good.
Got heaps of shade today, so let's go.
Let's go.
From intercepting contraband to collecting GST, from processing international intelligence or processing cruise line passengers, all told 1,300 customs officers work throughout New Zealand.
I think what it takes to be a good customs officer is to be able to exercise good judgment, have a very strong sense of human nature, because what we do is we're dealing not just with people at the airport or at our counter, but we need to be able to deal with our external agencies.
Customs work in conjunction with MAF, the police and Foreign Affairs and Trade. It enforces import and export restrictions, protects against illegal trade, analyses intelligence information and puts out alerts to its frontline staff.
So, Renee, what do you do?
My role in customs, Friday, is to administer and licence customs controlled areas. And directly behind us is one of the main customs controlled areas in Auckland, which is the ports of Auckland.
Around 2,000 containers pass through the ports of Auckland each day. Detecting contraband like drugs or hazardous substances carefully hidden inside isn't easy, but some powerful technology is at hand to help out.
Well, Farah, here we got the pride of New Zealand Customs Service. This is our big X-ray truck, which we use for X-ray sea containers. So it's a good piece of equipment. It costs $4 million, so it should be a very good piece of equipment.
The powerful X-rays can shoot through the most dense of materials, even a car's engine.
And we can see right through. You can see the pistons in there. You can see the crankshaft. But best of all, we can see through the rest of the vehicle. So if we go through it, rear seats, fuel tank, and you can see there's definitely packages inside it. Now, that was full of cocaine, and so was the other fuel tank. So that just proves the worth of having an X-ray machine.
This container's manifest claims it's filled with furniture.
How do you know all that stuff is furniture?
Well, it comes down to basically the experience. I've been doing this for 3 years now, and you get to know exactly what you're looking at.
At the front of the container, Jeffrey spotted something which isn't quite right.
Some quite dark areas in there, which could be the bolts that they assemble the furniture with, the legs, but yeah, I'm not too happy with it, so we'll let the container inspections team have a look at it.
In the corner, there's 2 boxes. Well, that doesn't look like furniture, does it?
All in a load of knives. As you can see on the knife, we've got a sharp blade this side. We also have a second blade this side. Under the New Zealand Customs and Excise Act, this would actually come under prohibited import, so we'll be looking at detaining these knives at this time.
On-job training like this is established in conjunction with Learning State, which is the state sector's industry training organisation. Its key role is to support all state employers in upskilling their staff.
Customs have 2 group intakes a year, and what happens in your first 5 weeks is all the new trainees are put together and get to meet each other, and you're all in the same boat, so everyone feels a bit more comfortable. And within those first 5 weeks you learn a bit more about customs and why customs is important to the New Zealand community and what they actually do. And you are then rotated around the different areas that customs work at. So you could be at the wharf, and then from the wharf you'll move to the airport, and after that you would move to the International Mail Centre. And by doing that you have already started your National Certificate in Border Management.
This is the International Mail Centre, and it's based down at the Auckland Airport. And this is where all international mail arrives into New Zealand.
The Airport Mail Centre is a joint operation between New Zealand Post, MAF and the Customs Service.
But this is Holly Stringer, and she's a Chief Customs Officer in charge of inspections officers here at the Mail Centre. And she's going to explain to you what's involved here in the examining area.
Okay, Whare, outside on the belts at the Mail Centre we have officers go outside and they'll do profiling.
Profiling is the selective screening of incoming mail. The parcels are X-rayed, odd addresses might be checked, MAF dogs check for food and customs dogs check for drugs. This drug detector's dog has sniffed out something of concern. The dog gets a game for his efforts. All parcels of concern get a yellow sticker.
Officers will come into this lovely room called our examination room and then start examining the packages, and cross fingers we come out with a positive result, whether it be narcotics, medicaments, CITES goods, all that sort of stuff. If it's going to go down, it's going to go down here, and we get very, very excited about that. It's a really, really great place to work, and I can honestly say I've never once been bored as a customs officer. Love it, love it, love it.
Well, could you get better praise for a job than that? So, how's it been for Whare?
I just really enjoyed how every day is an adventure, and it's a pretty serious thing. It's helping the community out and making sure that everything's okay.
To be a customs officer, you need to go through a clearance with Customs Security Standard and meet minimum education levels. Training starts with a 4-month course which involves a mix of residential and on-the-job tuition. Turnover is low and job satisfaction is high. Career progression is good and clearly defined by the ranking system.